Hello, everybody. It's us again with Felicia and Jen. I am Felicia.
And I am Jen.
And Happy New Year. It is now 2025. This is our first recording
Yay!
in 2025. Yay. Jen, what are we talking about today as we look out the window at snow?
So I was kind of thinking of maybe we should talk about pet peeves and things that kind of irritate us.
Okay.
I'm not talking like big major problems, but just like little things that bother us on a daily basis.
Let's talk about it. You can start.
Okay, so what kind of started this topic, or kind of what made me think about it, was I was on Facebook and I like to cook, so I'm always looking for new recipes to try. And I found this recipe that it had like rice and chicken and it had a creamy sauce on it. So I was all excited and I'm sure I had all the ingredients based on what it looked like. And I opened up the recipe and it is nothing like what is pictured
Wow.
on Facebook. And it made me so mad. And that's not the first time it happened. So my gripe was with AI. I think it's fun sometimes to have AI, but I think they need to be truthful for certain things. Like you shouldn't make food look beautiful if it's not real. Like it needs to be real food.
Yes, I agree.
You shouldn't be tricked. It shouldn't be
No,
clickbait.
no trickery with the food.
Yes, exactly. And I don't think it should be something that's achievable. So I was really mad because I was really looking forward to it because it looked so good. And I will share it on Facebook so people can see. It had none of the food that was listed in it, and all it was pretty much one of those like 50s recipes with the cream up soups and rice, which is delicious. It's just not what I want. So, all right, you next. Do you have anything that
Yeah.
irritates you or bothers you?
When people leave less than a tablespoon of juice left in a carton, and especially when I'm really thirsty and I'm thinking, you know what, I have juice. Go to the refrigerator, and there's like, okay, why would you even leave that little bit? Why not just drink all of it and say, hey, we need more juice? So now
Maybe.
I'm disappointed.
Does that happen when the trash can is full and
Um,
they don't want to take the trash out?
oh, yeah, yeah. And it's like, come on, I'm thirsty. I had a taste for raspberry lemonade. You know about raspberry lemonade. And I'm thinking I'm going to get raspberry lemonade. I see the carton. I'm excited, but I'm thinking, that's not even filling the bottom of my cup. So now I'm upset. Now I have to drink water.
Right?
That's not fair.
Your hopes are up.
It's not fair. I have to drink water now because the raspberry lemonade is gone.
That is definitely uncool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's not, I guess I don't experience that a lot. I drink a lot of diet stuff and Gary doesn't, so we don't have that problem here. But
Well,
that could be definitely annoying. Having two other brothers living in a house of six people, that's definitely something I remember happening though.
yeah. And then they're shocked when I'm upset. Like, why wouldn't I be upset when I had a taste for raspberry lemonade that I purchased for myself? So why is it even gone anyway?
You need to you need to start labeling it.
Oh, you know what? That doesn't even work.
No.
It's
Mm.
just like, oh, it's mommy's. Oh, she'll just go out and get some more. Yeah. No respect
That's
for my
funny.
juice.
Uh, so the next one I have, I think, is a lot of people feel this way. It's people that are left-handed will totally understand what I'm talking
Mm.
about. Things that are made for right-handed people and there's nothing for the left-handed people. And I think about, you and I went on a little thing with work a couple months ago and they had like one of those like pasta bars and you like get your own sauce and it was like a pour spout ladle and all the ladles were for right-handed people and I had to pour my sauce out from the other side of the ladle that didn't have pour spout. Why?
I would have poured it
That's
for
just not
you.
fair. I mean, I did. It's not the first time it happened. Like, why wasn't there no left-handed ladles? That's what I want to talk about. Not everybody's right-handed.
That
That
is true.
happens all the time to us left-handed people. Everything's made for right-handed people, and there's hardly anything made for left-handed people.
I think you should start a movement. I think you should start a movement, a left hand movement. Like, left-handed people have rights, and I think that as you're
Right.
going places and seeing that things are not made for left-handed people, I think that you need to document it because you know about my documentation, and you need to like, you know what? make a bill that every restaurant, every function, there needs to be options for left-handed people.
I'm thinking maybe I should get a lawyer now that I'm thinking about it. I could probably get some money out of it.
Get a
I could
lawyer and
sue
say,
because there's
look,
no left-handed ladles.
why should my pasta have to be dry because I can't use the ladle? I think you should do it.
I worked
Do
my
it.
very first job that I ever had. I working in the kitchen, and it was probably an Italian place, and they had pizza and pasta and things like that. And I upgraded to the cook, and all of their sauce ladles were for right-handed people, and it was annoying because the sauce always poured nicer when you were able to use the spout and not the backhand of the ladle. It was always sucked. So yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start my left-handed people
And
movement.
I will be your right-handed friend standing with all the left-handed people. So
Right?
I'm gonna cause some controversy.
Right? Yeah, and then like there's cups, a lot of cups that are like, for left-handed people. Like I would probably be better at driving over in Europe and stuff because my coffee would be on the left side, not on the right, and I'll have to reach across to grab it. Just saying.
And then I'm thinking you even have to plan where you sit at a restaurant with people, with
Yeah,
friends.
yeah. Gary and I already know we figured it out because if we sit like if he sits on the left of me, our hands are like in each other's way. So I have to sit on the left and he sits on the right.
See, it's just things that you have to do. Yep, let's start
Yeah.
a left hand movement. And you know, restaurants. Let's start with the restaurants. And then we'll start with like if you're invited to like a baby shower or a wedding shower, and there's some kind of game, and you need to make sure is this game left hand friendly. So we have to make sure that your rights are that they're there, Jen. I'm there with you.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, you'll be my representative.
Yes, for all the I'm you know what I'm be like I'm a right-handed person, but I work for you left-handed.
Exactly. My whole life. I'm just saying, my whole life. It's always been like that. So
Now, are your
I'm used to
brothers
it.
are your brothers
Yeah.
left-handed also?
Yep. Weirdly enough, both of my parents are right-handed, and me and my two brothers are lefties.
Wow.
Yes. My grandpa on my mom's side was lefty. I'm assuming that's where we got it from. So, but yeah, all three of us are lefties, and both of my parents are righties.
Well, we're gonna make a change in 2025.
Yeah, I think so. I think we should.
People are going to credit you. They're going to credit you that you helped them.
Exactly. Well, I'm going to work on it. We'll make an episode about it.
Yes, we'll let
Issues with
people know how far.
lefties. Yeah.
We'll let people know how far we've gotten so far.
I mean, I don't even know when, long time ago, they used to cut people's hands off, lefties. They would cut their hands off.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Or then if people had kids that were lefties, they would force them to be righties because it was frowned upon that if you were a lefty.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, I know, right? We've come a long way, I guess. Progress. It's slow, but it's getting there.
We still have. There's still more to do, Jen, and you're going to be that person to do it.
All right, next topic. Do you have anything else?
So this one is just my own personal thing. I just feel that if you're using a Q-tip or you have trash and you know it belongs in the trash can, I just don't understand why it can't be put in the trash can. Why is it left on the counter? Why is it left on the floor? Why is it left on the table when the trash can is right there? Just throw it in the trash can. I shouldn't have to pick it up. I shouldn't have to.
That's very true. True. I think you should just boycott and then they'll learn.
Yeah, but then
Stop picking it up.
I'm not going to want to see the mess, and then I'm going to have to clean it.
Right. How high can you let it bound before you lose your cool?
How about the people that, like, for instance, if you told someone that you had dinner at your house at 5:30, that dinner was going to be served at 5:30, and dessert was going to be served at 6:15, and they show up at your house at 6:20 looking for dinner, but then they become mad at you. They're mad at you because they can't get dinner now. They can only get dessert. Why are they mad at you now? That doesn't make sense to me. Take responsibility for your actions. You were late. All the right
Exactly.
people.
Especially if it's a sit down dinner.
Yes. Yes. It just doesn't make sense to me when people don't take accountability for their own actions. But then they want to ask, well, can I at least go in the kitchen and fix a plate? No. You showed up at 6:20. Dessert. You're even late for dessert because dessert was at 6:15. But now they're mad. And now the
Yeah.
relationship is ruined. I actually know people like that. it's like,
Yeah.
ooh.
Show up on time. I think especially if it's a sit down dinner, it
Yes.
absolutely should be. You absolutely should be on time. But if you're having like a casual, big kind of party thing, I don't think it's so bad. But yeah, because then you're just eating cold food if you're that late.
Yeah.
But if
And
you have
especially
like
when
some,
it's like, especially when you tell people, this is, we have a whole evening planned. So this is how the schedule is going to go. They're still late, but then they get mad when there's no food left. They're on their
oh
own.
man,
Be hungry.
exactly. That's right. That's exactly right. Be hungry.
McDonald's is always open. Well, I think. I think they stay open all night. You have another one? You still there, Jen? Hello. I think I lost Jen. I think I lost her. Are
You
you
hear me?
still there? Oh, okay. There you are. I was like, I think I lost Jen.
Wow, that's I think my earbuds died.
Oh,
Oh,
this
technical
is what
issues.
happened when you're recording live.
But this is where you need those editors to come in and
Yeah.
help us.
I'm like, oh, I think she's gone.
No,
You know?
yeah, yeah. I think I either hung up because my earbuds fell out, or yeah.
And you know
Well,
what?
I'm
It's
back.
going to stay. It's going to stay in the episode.
Right, right. It's
Oh my
called
gosh.
intermission. It's intermission.
Yes, we had a brief intermission, but we're back. We are
Yes.
back.
So my next one is kind of a safety thing too, is people who don't use blinkers while they're driving.
Yeah, that's a
I
big
hate
one.
it. Even though, I mean, it's a safety thing, but even though it's safety, it's just annoying that you just can't tell me when you're going to turn. I can't.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
It's not hard, but you have some people out there on the road that just feel that they own the road. So they're like, you're far enough behind me. If I want to get another lane, I'm just going to do it. So, but I
It's
think it's
just,
rude not to do it though.
especially when they get in front of you, hit their brakes and then don't even turn their blinker on and then turn. It's just very annoying.
Yeah. It's not good road manners.
Exactly.
You know, it's like have some
And
consideration.
yeah, and making your own turning lane. I will say that too. I hate that.
Oh, yeah.
Like the side of the road is not your own personal turning lane. It's not how it works.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Or the people that decide while they're driving, oh man, I missed my turn. I'm going to do a U-turn right here. They slow down and they just make a U-turn and you're like, what in the world is happening? Or the people so you won't have this issue because you don't live that close to the main highway, but the people that use your driveway to turn around because they missed their turn.
It actually happens here, weirdly enough. It does.
Really?
I think people are just being nosy and driving down because I live on on a dead end road and just like looking at people's houses. And I hate to say it, I'm guilty of it myself, so I know it's probably what they're doing. Gary and I sometimes will just take like a ride around to look at houses, so I'm sure they're just being nosy driving down here because it says no outlet as soon as you go down the road a little bit. So just being
Oh.
nosy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't say that neither because I've literally done it. We'll go down a neighborhood and I'm like, oh my gosh, these houses are really nice. The next thing you know, we're at the end of a cul-de-sac or we're in someone's driveway and we're trying to hurry up and back out before they come outside.
I
So
mean,
I've definitely
you
done that.
living on the main road is not really a reason to do that, though.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
mm. Mhm.
They're like, oh, I want to go the other way. Let's turn in this person's driveway and let me turn around. How about
Um,
people that, like, let's say I live in a neighborhood, and I only know about this because I've watched a few, me and my court shows. And you're walking your dog, the dog has to go to the bathroom, and there's a person's yard, and you just let your dog go, and they don't pick up the poop. I think
yeah,
that's rude. I think that
that
is
is
really
very
rude.
rude. That is very rude.
But then some people always say, well, my dog had to go. But you need to carry the bags with you. So while you're taking your dog for a walk, you can pick up their poop and dispose of it when you get back to your house.
Yeah.
Not leave it in someone's yard. I think that is rude and very disrespectful.
Start walking your dog in the woods if that's what you want to do.
Yeah. See, it's all about respect. We wouldn't have some of these pet peeves if people just respected us.
Exactly. You can eliminate almost all of them.
Yes, respect is big, you know? Or you go outside, and which happens here a lot. We're going up the driveway and we see empty cups. We see trash, and people just drive by and just throw the trash out the window,
Yeah.
and it ends up in the yard. Like,
And I feel
really?
guilty. I feel guilty when I accidentally do that. When trash makes it out the window, I feel so bad. But some
See,
people just don't care.
at least yours isn't intentional, though. I think some people intentionally meant to throw that cup out the window. Maybe
I
not
think
at the house, but they're just like, you know what? I'm driving down the road. I'm gonna clean out my car,
start throwing it out piece by
and they're just throwing trash out the window. Like,
piece. Oh.
trash is in the car anymore.
I couldn't imagine just being okay with that. That's just a weird thing to me. Just
You
throwing your
know,
trash out the window.
Jen, if you've seen as many court shows as I've seen, you would be amazed the mindsets of some people. Like, it is amazing, like the way some people think, you know?
That is, I'm sure the few that you've sent me have been quite hilarious. So,
Yeah.
well, I do have one. I don't think that we're ever going to be able to change though. I
Okay.
was thinking of this as not so much of as a gripe as much as it is of like I don't know what to do. So when you go onto a new web page and it asks you whether or not you want to accept or reject the cookies, or
Mm,
if you want part of the cookies, I don't know what I should do. I always feel like if I accept them, then I'm gonna get a virus, but if I reject them, am I gonna get limited web page? I just don't know. It confuses me.
I think it's a way to trap us. And I'm going to say that because I feel, because sometimes they'll say, do you want to accept all the cookies or some of the cookies? And now it's
Right.
like, which one, what did I get with each? But if
I
I accept
know.
all, are you spying on me? And if I only accept some or none, I'm not going to have the full website. So I think it's a way to just trap us, to make us like we have to make a decision. We have to. And I'm with
And
you.
you know,
I don't know what to do.
yeah, if I go on a very well-known website, I don't mind accepting like cookies, but my thing is like if it's a web page that's not widely known or I've never heard of before, I just feel like something sketchy is going to go down.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just me. So I don't know. Do I take the cookies? Do I only accept what I need? Or I don't know what the answer to that is.
I want to know, why do they call it cookies? They don't like cookies. Why do they call that cookies? So they don't seem like fun cookies. Like,
No,
I have to look that up. Where did they even come from using the
I
word
don't know.
cookies?
I think
Hmm.
it's supposed to remember. Okay, so this is 100% a guess. I think the cookies are there to kind of make browsing the website easier so it remembers like that you've been there. And so it almost is like leaving cookie crumbs, like to find your way back. That makes sense?
It
That's my
does.
guess.
It does. That makes sense.
So if
It,
you accept the cookies, it'll know you've been on this page and it loads faster. And it
because
leaves,
I followed the crumbs to go back to it.
yes, that's what I'm thinking. It could be wrong. I have no idea.
Let's just go with it. It sounds
Right.
good to me.
I guess we'll find all this out when our tech guy starts working for us and starts editing. all our
Yeah,
mistakes.
like,
He or she
mhm.
can educate us on what cookies are.
Yeah, so anyone who's listening to this and you're wondering about the cookies, also, please do not take what Jen said as facts.
No,
We don't know.
right. It could be 100% wrong. I just made it up.
Yes, because I don't,
I
you
hope
know, we'll
it's
be getting a
right.
letter. Well, Jen on It's Us Again, Felicia and Jen said that it's like following the crumbs. So you can come back to the site.
It's
You
like
know,
where the
I mean,
cookies are.
it sounds good. It
I
really does. It
know.
sounds good.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know if the
well,
cookies are good or bad. I don't know. I
they're
mean, I
definitely
like
not
cookies.
going away. They're not going away.
Okay,
I'm almost for certain they're not going away.
exactly. But like, were there always cookies there, and they were just taking advantage of us?
I think there were always cookies there, but the cookies weren't as important then as they are now, I guess because of all the cyber stuff. You know,
So
how you have to now change your password every 6 months with some things. I don't know.
they're better
Interesting.
cookies.
This will be a better updated cookie with new ingredients and bigger trails. I don't know.
And somebody said you must ask if they want
Yes,
cookies.
yes,
You don't take advantage of people. Not
yes.
everybody wants cookie.
Nope. And
Mm.
I ate 6 of them yesterday. But no, not everybody wants a cookie. Oh my God. Yeah. I guess cookie's the best name for it. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
why
have no
not?
clue.
I
No
mean,
clue.
something. Yeah, it makes it sound interesting.
Yeah.
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 hmm So, you have anything else?
No, because now
We
I'm
could
thinking
probably
about
go.
cookies.
I know
Thinking
we
about
could probably go on and on forever, but
Yeah, I'm just thinking about cookies now. Because I really
yeah,
did eat 6 of them yesterday. So just because.
I
Oh
will.
goodness.
The coworker of ours, we were texting last night, and she said she made a snow snack,
Oh.
and I was like, which was just making brownies, but I was like, I want to patent that. Like, I just want to like trademark that snow snacks.
Snow snacks. Oh my gosh, Jen, you can do a lot this year. Snow snacks and the left-handed movement.
Gary said he was gonna like fire up load up the truck with snacks, and we could sell them when it's snowing out. It's
Hey, do it. Do
not
it.
exactly what I was envisioning.
Someone's gonna buy it.
Yeah,
Someone's
I
gonna
mean,
buy it.
yeah. Wouldn't you want a snow sack? Like, if I can like give you some cookies, not like from the computer world, but like
Yes,
real
the real
cookies.
cookies I could actually eat. Yes, I would buy some cookies and hopefully you'll have some kind of beverage with it.
Well, it'd be like hot chocolate or something
Hot chocolate
weird.
with marshmallows.
Yes, it'd be a
I'd
snow
buy
snack,
it. Snow
right?
snack.
Yeah.
And you
I
have to make
mean,
sure there's options for left-handed people, which
exactly.
I don't know
There
what
will
that would
be.
be. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
Wow.
there's a lot of things that, you can use for both left and right-handed people, but I will make sure that I will tailor to the left hand. As you know, as I come across things, I will mark them down. Because sometimes
Okay.
I just don't even realize anymore that this is not made for me. So I kind of just don't even think about it. But now I'm going to be very mindful of things that are not tailored to me being left-handed. And I will note them all.
Yes. And when you make it to court, when you go to Annapolis to get it a
Mhm.
bill or however bills come into play, you can have your documentation like, look, these are all the things, these are all the places I went, these are the things I found, and there needs to be change.
Yeah.
So,
There needs to be left and right-handed labels at all food industry places or places to eat. There
yep.
needs to be some sports. I mean, I know they make left-handed baseball gloves, but I'll make a note. I'll
Yeah.
come up with a list of all things that are made for right-handed people only.
Yeah.
And correct it all. I have a
And who
mission.
knows? I mean, I don't know if this is possible, but could you convert some right handed people to be left handed? I don't know if that's
I mean,
possible.
you could. I mean, there's certain things that I do right-handed because I was just taught that way. So I don't see why not.
Wow, you can like change the whole world, Jen. Or at least Southern Maryland anyway. Wow. Okay.
No,
Well, I'm hoping our left-handed people will join Jen in the
that's right.
left hand movement. Y'all fight, get your rights. You have rights.
Exactly.
Um, and yeah, and like I said, I will be there as a right-handed person to, be there with y'all the full way to help y'all get laws and stuff changed for you.
Right.
Um, but until next time, it is us again with Felicia and Jen. Bye.
Bye, everyone.